love, and compassion. But love your enemies, do good to them, and lend to them without expecting to get anything back. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, because He is kind to the ungrateful and wicked. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Finally, brothers and sisters, rejoice. Strive for full restoration. Encourage one another, be of one mind, live in peace. And the God of love and peace will be with you. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. And so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. Jesus replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself." Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. For Christ's love compels us, because we are convinced that one died for all, and therefore all died. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Do everything in love. This is what the Lord Almighty said: administer true justice, show mercy and compassion to one another. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others. But you, Lord, are a compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness. Dear friends, since God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. But God demonstrates His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful.